Hey guys, about to play our first match with Zurgo, and we have a very good hand. We have all the colors we need, and we have Shield of the Oversoul. We don't have any way to ramp right now, but Shield of the Oversoul and Zurgo is pretty frightening for our opponent. Who's his commander? Jarad, Golgari Lich Lord. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. What should we lead with here? I guess I'll lead with the planes. We can also give our dude Vigilance. So once he has Shield of the Oversoul on him, Vigilance with the Slayer's Stronghold. Once he has Shield of the Oversoul on him, it's going to get pretty crazy for our opponent. Alright, Skull Clamp. It's a pretty good staple. I actually don't have it in this deck, though. I just don't have enough creatures that it's useful with. Now I'll play a Forest. Be nice to draw a Mana Rock next turn so we can power out a turn 4 Uril and then just slap Shield of the Oversoul on him the next turn. Yeah, his guy costs 4. There's a Treetop Village. Well, we have a way of dealing with his guy in a really fun way, for us anyway. Lignify is good in Commander because you can put it on a commander and it doesn't let it go back to the command zone, but it does make it lose all of its abilities. So that may be what we spend turn 4 doing, is lignifying his guy, assuming he plays it. Right, Graceblade Artisan. So we're on turn 4. I guess I meant turn 5, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just going to play the Graceblade Artisan. There's not really a reason not to, so. Gives us, some backup for Uril if we need it, and otherwise it's just, a little bit more damage on the board. So we play Uril next turn. I think I still play it, even if he plays Jarad right now. The one thing that's a little risky about doing that is he might have like a Grave Pact effect that will really hurt me. But he does have to have the mana to get another creature into play and then sacrifice it. So that seems pretty unlikely. He may make it huge next turn or something like that. But that's okay. I can chump with my Graceblade Artisan if necessary. Alright, we also got a Chaos Warp, which can help us deal with a lot of things. But yeah, I think we play Uril now. Play our Uril. I'm not actually going to attack with the Graceblade Artisan. I mean, it's not a significant enough amount of damage, and my opponent might have a way to make this guy huge for a turn or forever, and then we have to chump with our Graceblade Artisan. So next turn, we can put the Shield of the Oversoul on him and lignify his guy. Okay. Alright, well, Uril's quickly going to get bigger than that and indestructible and flying and etc. So, okay, we drew a Boros Garrison. Does that change my move at all? I don't think so. I think I just go Shield of the Oversoul. Flying and indestructible. Then, I mean, could just Chaos Warp this guy next turn, so I think that's probably what I'll do. And I'll lignify his commander. Alright, so it's a Tree Folk with no other abilities now, and we can just smash in with our Uril, who's going to hit for enough that my opponent, considering commander damage, might even decide to chump, and I'm okay with that. Yep, he did. Now we'll play our Boros Garrison. See, next turn we can activate our Rogue's Passage, which is really awesome. So, turn a Forest to my hand, and in the turn, Do I have enough to Rogue's Passage and Slayer's Stronghold? I think I actually... No, I don't. Never mind. Thought I did for a second. Even a board clear won't kill Uril right now. That will help him, though. It will let him blow up our Shield of the Oversoul. But luckily we have Flicker Form in our hand as well. And we can still make him unblockable, and he'll be a 7/7. Yeah, now he gets to draw 2 cards, which is kind of crappy for us. It's interesting he didn't decide to blow up Lignify. I guess he was more concerned with the immediate threat of Uril. The one thing is we can't fly over this anymore, and he can just chop and get rid of the Lignify that way. But we can make him unblockable, so I guess we can just do that instead. See what we draw. All right, Griffin Guide. That works for me. I'm going to play this Slayer's Stronghold. Yeah, because I have the mana to actually activate it. So we'll go Griffin Guide. Mix him a 9/9 with flying. And then we'll also do this. So we'll hit him for 11 in the air, and if he can't kill Uril, he'll die next turn from commander damages. That's the first time I hit him, yeah. That's what I thought. See if he has a way to... Okay. Well, he's going to get back his Reclamation Sage. Blow up the Griffin Guide this time. Yeah, our opponent is dealing with our enchantments, but we can still hit him for a large amount of damage next turn, unblockable. But he is drawing a lot of extra cards with his Skull Clamp action. So have Chaos Warp to deal with like any huge bomb or problem we might encounter, which that is not. See if we can just draw another aura that gives us Grizzly Salvage, huh? Grave Titan's pretty scary. Is that what he put in his hand? Yeah, that makes sense. All right. I want this to go away now. Thank you. Okay, so our opponent is done. We can Chaos Warp that Grave Titan if we feel like it. Alright, some more land. So I could put Flicker Form on him, which would cost me 2 mana and make him a 7/7. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana out there. Yeah, it's probably better to put Flicker Form on him and then make him unblockable than it is to use Slayer's Stronghold. So that's what we'll do. We'll make him unblockable. Okay, he conceded. He actually wasn't quite dead yet, but yeah, that's usually how this deck wins with commander damage. It can just do a lot really quickly. That was match number 1. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll watch the next 2 matches as well to see how this deck continues to do. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.